Fiora, you could have said something before he was in the air.
How could this happen? Do it. Kill him.
Okay, that's a little unnerving.
Kill him. That voice. Who is that? Strike him down. I will. I'll kill him. 1,000 times. Yes. Finish him. End it. It is what you want. Yes. I want to. I'll kill him. For Fiora. For the Emperor. For my home.
You must find your Monado. Are you ready?
Are you feeling hungry, eh? Chew on this, scrap for brain.
Kill a Homs to beat us.
Egil once wished only to break the circle of suffering.
Until I've
He
scrapped
believed
each and every one of you!
Maynard, the villagers, everyone loved you.
Yes.
That is why they
Finish
wished to
him.
live alongside
End
you.
it. It
It's
is
all
what
so
you
clear.
want.
To Maynard and to me.
No. This isn't what I want.
Shulk! No! Brother!
Why didn't you do it? Killing me would have saved your world.
I've forgotten all about that.
Forgotten about it?
I realized that we both share the same pain. Egil, I don't have any reason to kill you.
Even if you do not, I still do.
I know. But I won't do it.
If you do not kill me now, my blade will annihilate every last one of your people. Even then...
I can't kill you, but I can stop your blade. And I'll do it. Over and over again until... we understand each other. Okay?
You have used the Monado well. But do you honestly believe you are its master? Mechonis and Bionis once lived in harmony. They coexisted in peace, without hatred or strife.
Egil, why do you think we were born?
Ah, philosophy. Alas, I'm not very good at answering such questions.
Have you never thought about it? Never contemplated what lies beyond this world?
Beyond this world? Lady Mayneth once said that aside from the Bionis and the Mechonis, this world is filled with nothing but boundless ocean.
But what lies beyond that? We are still young and unable to leave the Bionis or the Mechonis. Say goodbye to our creators, our world. But one day our descendants will. They will leave this place and depart for new worlds. Worlds we have never imagined, by strength of their will alone.
Leave this place? That is something I have never considered. However, it would be a truly amazing sight.
Egil, I wish to see that the people of Bionis and the people of Mechonis live in peace and harmony and take care of one another. I wish this for the future of our descendants.
Yes, I too desire this, Arglas. Everybody shared the belief that the prosperity of our two worlds would continue for all eternity. It would have done, were it not for the Monado. The Monado refused to permit the existence of the Mechonis. Or rather, the existence of anything but itself. And one day, it took control of my friend Arglus, and he became Zanza. It was Arglus, possessed by Zanza, who directed his sword at Mechonis.
I don't understand. Does being controlled by the Monado mean you will eventually become Zanza?
The Monado is Zanza. Zanza is the Monado. The two are one and the same. In order to perpetuate the existence of his soul, Zanza inhabits beings of Bionis. But you appear to be different.
What do you mean?
I can see it. How well you retained a sense of self. Perhaps you can break the curse of Zanza. And was that not precisely our wish, Lady Mayneth?
I don't know much about any curse. For now, all I can do is this, Egil. We can live in peace again.
Again? I see. Yes, you're right.
No!
"'Tis but a flesh wound."
Dixon? You shouldn't have done that, little brat.
Save current progress. Alright. Yeah, I've been saying now and again, and increasingly often, that I knew something about how this game ended, and what exactly when something, and that was it. Should have been more careful about what I was spoiled on before I decided to do this, but it's too late for that now.
Dixon! Why? Hey, old man! Are you completely out of your mind?
Don't you kids ever shut up. I'm just doing my job, as always. Right?
Who are you?
It's you.
Yes. Now you remember. It's been a long time, hasn't it, Egil? Too long. Huh?
Zanza's disciple.
Zanza's disciple? Egil, what do you mean? Dixon, what are you?
I don't have to explain anything. As they say, seeing is believing. Now, witness it with your own eyes.
Are you doing CPR with a machine?
The moment of Lord Zanza's return.
Shulk! Get away from him! No! Ah!
Zanza! I won't let you do this!
Shulk! Wait, who's this guy?
Zanza.
Do not be surprised. Everything in this world is dictated by the passage of fate.
Yo, can I have that back,
And
please?
all that exists is interconnected. Time can flow only towards the inevitable. That is the vision of which I, the Monado, am the origin. That which will be, will be. This was all predestined. Ever since I came to reside within Shulk.
What do you mean? Zanza grew tired from our battle. And then the High Entia ancestors trapped him. His flesh was sealed away on Prison Island. His soul, and hence the Monado, was confined to Osse Tower.
In those ruins? But what does this have to do with Shulk?
Did you forget? Who discovered those ruins? Who happened to be there? Who was the survivor we found? And who brought back that survivor?
What are you saying? You planned all this when you found Shulk?
Jackpot. It was all for this day. In fact, there was never anyone called Shulk to begin with.
What?
My soul existed inside the Monado. It was fated that I be released. It was shown to me in a vision. At last the time finally came, and then...
The people who found the Monado and freed it awoke Zanza. He sucked the lives from them, so he could live. Shulk was among them.
Shulk was already dead! That's impossible! We grew up together!
You grew up with an empty shell. He appeared to live because I became his life force. That is until he had matured as my new vessel and become worthy of wielding the Monado, allowing me to truly awaken and finally return.
Lord Zanza is the soul of the Bionis, but he still needs a living body. Just like Mayneth over there. Ha! Call that corpse a friend? Don't make me laugh.
But why use Shulk? What was it that made you select Shulk as your vessel?
There was no particular reason. Shulk merely happened to be there at the time.
There you have it. Anybody would have done. As long as they could swing a sword around, at least.
So then, Shulk's ability to use the Monado...
And those visions that he used to save us.
All because of Lord Zanza. Lord Zanza can see the passage of fate. He simply led you to the inevitable. The destruction of Colony 9. The death of that pompous old High Entia fool. And that Grunt Gaddo's miserable demise. All of it.
You evil...
Yeah! There's more. We haven't even got to the best part.
What are you gonna do, Dixon?
Don't you get it? You're just in the way. The lot of you. This world was created by Lord Zanza. By the very Bionis itself. Then you things think you can just spring up all over the place.
All life that is born from me must be returned to me eventually to complete the cycle. For me to continue my existence as before, then all must be restored to its former order.
In other words, the destruction and recreation of the world. Nothing more to it.
First, we must eliminate my greatest obstacle. You, Mayneth, the Mechonis!
The Bionis!
Bionis moves!
I've been waiting. Waiting for this day. Zanza!
Brother! Stop! You're too weak!
I don't care. I will gladly sacrifice myself to eliminate Zanza. As long as he lives, there can be no peace for us, or for the people of Bionis.
Ha! Then you shall cease to exist. By the wrath of my blade!
It's... the Monado!
I'll show you the meaning of wrath!
and Shulk could put their differences aside.
Meaningless sentiment.
Zanza! Right, now! Yeah!
How could you do this?
It is from me that all life is born. It lives only for me, and it shall be returned. So you have finally unleashed your Monado. And there was me thinking you would die with dignity.
I finally understand. The futures of our children belong to them alone. Though we are their creators, their lives are theirs to control. Even if the passage of fate is as you have decided, I will teach you the strength of their will to resist.
There's singing in the background. Monolith, you should not be allowed to make a moment this epic.
Zanza, if you choose to deny the existence of every living being but yourself, then I choose to fight. To fight for them!
That's right. We won't let you erase everyone's futures.
This battle is mine, Maynard.
Good lord, there's a lot going on here. Okay, so this is Fiora versus Zanza. Alright, so I can run around, and I can do battle. Let me see, I don't know what moves I have that I should be using, because I haven't been paying that much attention to Fiora's moves, so I'm just going to mash buttons. Okay. Okay, I should have gone behind you before I did that, but it was okay. You have a health bar, and it's going down a lot more slowly than mine. Do I just have to survive for a certain amount of time? Something about a talent gauge. Okay. Yes, that is all I've got. Can you... Don't do that then. Yeah, Fiora doesn't have any healing moves because I gave all those to Sharla. Alright, so I'm doing damage at least. And your auto attacks really... No. You've really got to auto attack more than Shulk does before anything interesting happens. Okay. I'm just gonna use things while I have them. My HP is going down and there's not much I can do about it. Is there like a healing point in the battlefield or something? What was that? Numbers were happening. Okay, so I can still do this even though he's got the one who with the even though he is the one with the cosmic sword. Was I gonna gain HP from that? I saw green numbers. Oh, my HP is steadily going up over time. So maybe if I were to stay out of range of him for a period of time, I would be able to... Can I chain attack? Even though there's only me? No? Okay, that wouldn't make sense. Yeah. Alright, so I was trying to say... I'm down to 76 HP. As I was trying to say, there's a lot going on here right now, and I'm going to attempt... Is that going to recover my HP? I would have liked to know that earlier. I'm going to attempt to put them in a logical order. 1 HP. I'm going to attempt to put them in a logical order after this fight, whenever I get control back safely. Because... Alright, here's another thing. I really was tempted to just shout them out during the cutscene. Except I didn't especially want to be the one guy who just yells at the TV in the movie theater. So I decided to not... Okay, there we go. I don't know if it's possible to lose that because I got down to 1 HP a couple times and I just sort of bounced up.
Something wrong. Is this the height of your skill? You call yourself a god? And you talk of sharing this world with me! So that's why. The dead boy is important to you. The Homs are nothing but bacteria, clinging to my body.
You'd be dead without your microbiome.
If you cannot understand this,
I assume that's the point that they're trying to make.
yourself a god.
And who decides that? A god? Because only a god may decide. This world only needs one god, Maynard. May you rot in that shell for all eternity!
Fiora!
Face me like a god! If not, then say goodbye to your putrid friends! Such a fool.
This is what I wish. This world belongs to you all. Create a world with no need for gods.
This is the passage of fate.
Zanza, disappear!
He's gone. And things ain't looking good for us.
Let it begin. The ceremony of destruction and recreation!
The Bionis. That light! What's happening now?
Vanea. I'm sorry. I
understand. I always knew it might come to this.
Go, Vanea. Do what you must, while there is still time remaining. All hope is not lost.
No! You must come with me.
I, too, have something that I must do. The final wish, trusted to me by Lady Mayneth.
Oh, brother. Melia?
I understand your feelings. Leave it to us. We know what we must do. We will do all we can for the people of Mechonis.
Now go. Shulk can still be saved. Do not let the last glimmer of hope be extinguished.
Egil. Go in peace.
Let's go. We're leaving the Mechonis. Ryan, take care of Shulk.
Got it.
You okay?
Yes.
Good. It still works. The whole place is gonna blow. We must return to Junks via the central factory.
Let's go.
Dun, what about Egil?
He'll fight Zanza to the very end. But we have our part of the bargain. Once he's gone, we're the only ones left. Let's move, everyone!
Goodbye, my brother.
Wait, Ricky's thing is a spiky piranha plant? When did I give him that? That's cool. Okay, so we're back, and Shulk is sort of gone, so I guess I'm gonna have to learn how to fight with other people. By the way, speaking of doing things not related to the game, let's see. Affinity, and I can view the party's affinity, which sounds like it would be useful to know. A, party. Alright, so... Okay, that's how this graph works. Shulk likes everybody, Ryan doesn't like anybody, Melia's getting there, Dunban's getting there, Fiora's getting there, and Charlotte's pretty much there because she was she's probably spent the most time in the party besides Shulk. I guess I might as well try and have a little diversity in my party for once. Charlotte and probably Ricky have been here the most. Melia... Dunban and Ryan have pretty much only been there when I needed the firepower. I'm gonna leave this as it is. Alright, so now I'll start talking. First and foremost, where do I go? Second and foremost, I have to assume that the writers thought they were gonna be funny when the corporeal version of Maynith and the corporeal version of Zanza were having a thing for each other. That had to have been on purpose. I don't know if anybody who plays this game notices that sort of thing, but that had to have been on purpose. What was the other thing? Central Factory. Oh no, wait. Is that the remains of Alchemoth? Yeah, oh wait, can I not fast travel anywhere? I can't. Okay, well, that's been disabled. Probably because the whole thing is blowing sky high. What was the other thing I had in mind? Oh, man, there were so many other things that I wanted to just shout out during the last 45 minutes of cutscene, but I couldn't, remember what they were right now, because it's been 20 whole minutes since it happened, and, why would I remember anything for longer than that? I guess another thing that I could bring up is that, the whole, like, villain and friend and foe bait and switch thing isn't, like, totally original when it comes to writing or game writing, but, and I can't say I was terribly surprised that this game went there, but it sure did it effectively. So I'll give it credit for that also. Also, since I've gotten this far, this isn't like a game that I could see myself replaying as much as things like Skyrim. Because currently there is no game that I think I could see myself replaying as much as a game like Skyrim. But I think this is I think this game has pretty safely established itself as my favorite plot in a video game, like, ever. Like, by a lot. And at this point, it's just seeing how far it can push that record, because, I don't think anything else is even close. Alright, now that I've gotten this far, I'm going to end it off. I have no idea how long this video or like the last 4 are going to be, because I had to keep cutting things off in the middle of cutscenes because there are just that many cutscenes. So, for now, my name is Dragonite, this has been Xenoblade Chronicles. In the next part, something big is probably going to explode pretty violently, but we'll find that out tomorrow. I will see you all later.